Have you ever noticed how two people can face the same situation, but react in completely different ways? One breaks down, the other grows stronger. One sees failure, the other sees opportunity. What makes the difference? It's not luck, it's not the circumstances, it's thinking. And today, I want to share a story that will show you how changing the way you think can completely change the way you live. In a small town, there lived a man named Steve. Steve was like many of us. He worked hard, but deep inside, he always felt unlucky. Whenever something went wrong, his first thought was, why does this always happen to me? One morning, on his way to work, Steve's car broke down. He cursed under his breath. Just my luck. Bad things only happen to me. By the time he got to the office, he was already in a foul mood. His coworkers avoided him, and his boss noticed his negativity. The truth? Steve's life wasn't cursed, but his thinking was. One day, he met an old friend, Michael, who seemed full of energy and happiness, even though his life wasn't perfect either. Curious, Steve asked, Michael, how do you stay so positive when things go wrong? Michael smiled and replied, it's not about what happens. It's about what I choose to think about what happens. Steve frowned. Choose to think? What do you mean? Michael explained, when my car breaks down, instead of thinking, this is the worst day, I think, good thing it happened here, and not on the highway where it could have been dangerous. When I make a mistake at work, I don't say, I'm a failure. I say, I just learned one way not to do it. Steve couldn't believe it. Could it really be that simple? Just change the way you think. That night, he decided to try. The next morning, when his coffee spilled on his shirt, his old instinct was to explode with frustration. But he paused and reminded himself, all right, maybe it's a chance to practice patience. At work, when a project was delayed, instead of complaining, he thought, this gives us more time to improve it. Slowly, things began to shift. People around him noticed he wasn't so bitter anymore. His boss started giving him more responsibility. His coworkers began including him in conversations again. One day, when walking home, Steve realized something. Nothing about his life had magically changed. His job was the same. His house was the same. Even his old car still broke down sometimes. But he was happier. Why? Because the moment he changed his thinking, he changed the way he experienced life. The truth is, your thoughts are like glasses. If you wear dark, cracked lenses, the world looks broken. But if you wear clear, bright lenses, the same world looks full of possibility. Happiness, success, and peace of mind don't begin with money or fame or perfect circumstances. They begin with the thoughts you allow inside your mind. If you change your thoughts from I can't to I'll try, from this is a problem to this is a lesson, your entire world begins to transform. So, the next time life throws a challenge your way, pause and ask yourself, what story am I telling myself right now? Because when you change your story, you change your perspective. And when you change your perspective, you change your life. Remember, happiness isn't about a perfect life. It's about a trained mind. So today, train your mind to think better. And tomorrow, your life will be better.